with me and over to the store, I believe. And that dog got hit by a car. But I thought he had died. But he did all
Did we have a dog named Rover?
No. Sheepy and Blackie.
Little Ben used to tell a story about the dog named Rover, right?
Well, Ben used to tell so many stories.
He was eating dinner, and they were saying, we're going to give the scrap to Rover. And so we went and give the scrap to Rover. And they said, how could you give the scrap to Rover and y'all just finished eating Rover? I don't know where he get them, but boy, he could tell some jokes. He would make you laugh, oh my God.
Box of cornflakes and milk. If you just watch it, if you want something so bad, but you never had cornflakes. He used to work on the wood yard, Sharon, sell wood. And he said, well, who watch? I ain't gonna give him none. And who beg don't need none. And who don't beg don't want none.
That's what Little Ben say?
Yeah.
Oh, Minnie, you remember a lot of stuff.
I remember a lot of stuff when I was small and what I can do, what I do remember now. Yeah.
I remember a lot of things, but I don't remember all of that.
I
remember me and Weez when a scared Little Ben with a dress up like put a white sheet on.
Yeah.
Daddy. Daddy, it's a ghost out here.
You only get beaten for that.
Did we get beaten? I don't think we did. Daddy laughed because Daddy said, that'll teach you a lesson and don't be staying out at night.
I think this is the last beating Daddy ever beat me. Little Ben.
I don't think he beat Little Ben that much because Little Ben had asthma.
We were sitting to the table eating. Little Ben was sick. Bessie got up to do something. Daddy was coming in from work.
I got up to do something?
Get some water, do something. Leroy pulled a chair from behind you, and you sat on the floor, and Daddy saw it. Lord have mercy.
That thing had hurt my little butt because I was so bony. I don't know why he did that to me, because I was a little girl, real bony.
Daddy really I feel sorry for him.
Really? Now I don't remember all that beating.
Yeah, Daddy really beat him.
Daddy could beat them, Lord knows. I forget that time he beat me in anime when Ray burned his hand. But you know what?
Yeah.
I didn't hardly feel that beating.
You didn't,
because I was too scared. And I went on and I put a long socks on and I had put a couple of skirts or something on.
I don't know what
honey. But I went in the bath. I'll never forget that. I was 9 years old, and I went in the bath that stink in the outdoor bathroom and got on my knee. And honey, I prayed so hard. Oh my gosh, I prayed. And I said, Lord, please, I'm gonna be good. I ain't gonna never do that no more. Please don't let my brother hand cut off. Ray hand was like this.
Yeah,
and burned the hole in. Put his hand on the stove and Annie fighting me. Annie fighting me, you little bony self. Get in there and wash them dishes. And I said, I'm not gonna wash it because it's not my time to wash dishes. Yes, your time or not. Because I'm taking care of everything now because Mama at the market. And I said, I'm not going to wash the dishes. And she hit me. When she hit me, we got to fighting. And all we heard said, whoa! Oh, Lord have mercy. Pick Ray's hand up, and Annie hollering and screaming. And I ran all the way to the store to get Mom. Oh, Lord. Oh, I was so scared. Lord, I was scared. When Daddy come home that day, man, he tore us out. But you know what? I didn't care about the beating. Because I thought Ray's hand had to come off, you know, because it was so bad. They wanted Mom and Dad just to, when it got well, just to split it like that, because it was like this, and then he had a straight hand, but they wouldn't go for it. They just leave it, so Ray always hand was like that. Yep, till the day he died, right? And he didn't go into service because they said he had a disability.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was it like a draft?
Yeah, they was going to draft him.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. But I was so glad when his hand started getting well. Oh, my God. house.
I'm telling you.
You go so
I
sorry
mean,
for
I
him.
think I went to the store to call mom and daddy.
I ran all the way to the store because ain't nobody been in the house but me and Annie Mae.
And I think
Y'all
I
wasn't in the
was
house. Y'all was
Maybe-
outside playing or
No,
something.
me and Mabel went to the store with Mama. The Mama
Oh, I know it was
grocery.
something like that. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought I was the
Uh-huh.
one who went to the store with them because I wasn't there.
No.
But I've been with them to the store.
Well, maybe you did ride with us. Walk with us to the store. Don't
In
ride.
the store.
Walk so y'all could bring the bags back.
How far was the walk to the
Because we
store?
just,
That
How
wasn't
far?
that far.
Not that
it wasn't that far, but you knew you were walking now. Yeah, no, I tell you, that was saved. No, I'm so sorry for Ray.
So wait, when you had an emergency like that, how do you get to the hospital?
Yeah,
Get a cab. You could get a
You
cab.
get a
Yeah, they
cab,
have
okay.
cabs. Yeah.
And doctor, one of the doctor wasn't too far.
Most time, the doctor,
Okay.
Dr. Bell.
Yeah, we didn't live right in the we didn't live out in the country like that.
Yeah.
You had to go, you know. Everything was walking distance. Us, 'cause we used to
Okay.
walk to school and everything.
That was a long walk.
Hey, y'all remember this time when
Maybe that's what keep us healthy for a long time too.
when they said Dr. Bell had took this desperate they used to call him. You remember? And then
What?
Dr. Bell, y'all remember Dr. Bell?
Yeah.
And don't you remember Mama used to tell us how he pick up this desperate?
Oh yeah, the people. Yeah.
Yeah, this man, yeah.
Uh huh.
It was a robber or something. But they
A
thought it was
serial killer. He was like a serial killer, but they would call him today.
Desperate, yeah. We called him desperate back
Yeah.
in that time. Yeah, and so and he was coming from a patient, one of his patients, because at that time the doctor was going into somewhere to treat the patients, you know, so they had no cars and all of that. And then it was raining, they said it was coming raining, and so they he picked up this woman, thought it was a woman acting right, and so so when the woman got in the car, he could see it wasn't who he thought she was.
Was a man?
It was a woman dressed like a man dressed like a woman.
Wow.
And so you see that? So he got near the windows, he could get, and he shook his hat.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Uh-huh.
And then and he asked him to get out and get get his hat.
Okay.
And when he get out to get his hat, that's when he speeded.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
because see here how he got in the car, he put his bag and everything in the car. And then and when he, you know, when the doctor got back to the drugstore, they took out them things and let the people see who he was and what
Yeah, he went to the police station, right? Or something like
He
that.
might have did.
Yeah,
And then, but they said that he had his killing stuff in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had whatever he
All
had.
kinds of stuff he said he got. So see, people was doing stuff like that for years, you know. So they had all kind of sharp tool and
Yeah.
different kind of things.
They had on display at the drugstore, you know. Anybody? Now we don't know who the man. What happened to that man? A woman, whoever you know.
See, he could dress like a woman one day and a man the next day, and
Yeah.
people like that. Now, what about the people that y'all saw in the woods? You remember that?
Yeah, we went to pick grapes with the
Strawberry, blackberries.
blackberries. We had to make wine. At that time, Daddy wasn't no Christian. Make his wine at them blackberries. And when we went into the woods, me and little baby went back out into the woods. And when we get farther, we see all these people, you know, in the woods. And so they didn't say, because when we saw them people, we took care. I mean, we got out of that woods, you believe us. And then we went and told the people in the police, they went back there, and sure enough, there were people back there, but they had already moved once nobody saw them. And then, so we don't know what really happened to them, but they moved. I mean, they leave that spot.
What did it look like they were doing?
They was just back there.
They said people had things tied around their waist, and they had a lot of hair and all that stuff.
They been doing a little ritual back there.
But
I don't know what you
I think they were gypsies.
they could have
But see, back then, they said it was a hairy peep in the woods. And then it could have been.
When we woke up one morning, on this big log, Daddy had a log in the yard, this big, these gypsy people laying on the log. You remember that?
Yeah, I
They
remember
was
that.
laying on the log sleeping.
Wasn't it, that was a circus coming in town too, wasn't it? Wasn't it
I don't know.
show coming in town too?
I know it was gypsy
I know
people.
they were all laying out there on the woods.
Yeah, on the wood.
On the wood. Right out there in the side out.
You sleep out there that night. And Daddy went out there. Daddy, and he said, they told him that they were so tired and they just had to rest on the log, you know. And Daddy said, it's fine, but when y'all leave, y'all clean your mess and take it with you.
That was on y'all property? Wow. That's scary.
Not where you're living now.
Oh, it was a different place.
Another place.
Oh.
That place that Daddy them living there, we all was but grown and leaving home.
Oh yeah, well I had already leave home.
Daddy, we all had left home.
That's where your daddy
built them
bought
little
that.
tiny
You
rooms
know,
and
see that
stuff.
little house?
Yeah.
You see that? That's
I
what
was
the-
wondering how all
This
y'all fit
built
in
for
that
him and
house.
Mom.
No, but
That's what he said.
Oh.
what?
I was wondering how all y'all was fitting in that
But
little
we
house.
always got. I was already married to your granddaddy,
Oh.
and
And I was married
So where
also.
was the old house?
and
Yeah,
I was
married
living. Me and your granddaddy and when Ulysses, and I was pregnant with Bernard, and out where your grandmother lived out there in
Yeah.
Greenville,
Honey Path.
Honey Path. There's no hospital, no doctors.
Oh.
And I tell him, when I get ready to have Bernard, I'm going to Georgetown to Mama and them. And sure enough, I went down to Georgetown. And that's where Bernard was born at. And I said, Bernard, you born in Mama and Daddy bed. I ain't never known that to sleep in Mama and Daddy bed. But I was pregnant, and Mama and Daddy gave me her bag in the front room. Little bed that we used to have
Well, where did y'all live before that house?
On Duke Street.
on Duke Street.
Where is that? Was it in Georgetown?
In Georgetown.
Oh, okay.
Not too far.
Oh, okay.
Duke Street was the bigger house.
Oh, that makes sense.
But they still had to put cots in the kitchen for the boys to sleep on.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah, but
People don't realize back in them days, but a lot of people hate to tell their history, but I don't mind telling my history because we was
No.
poor. You know, but we didn't know we was poor when we was
Right.
poor.
You know what? You know what? We was blessed. We had a decent mother and decent daddy. Daddy worked. The man worked really hard. And when he come from his everyday work, he get in that garden and plant. And we had plenty of food in the garden, and we just had it. And Mama ain't never went out somewhere to work.
Mama was a nice lady.
And
She
Mama
had the
just as
nicest
sweet as she
mother.
wanted to be. Mama was a good,
You know, I
good
was
mother.
just like I was telling Annie, the way she had talked to me that day. I said, look, I'm 86 years old. I said, I never disrespect my mom and daddy. I
That's
never
right.
talk
I
to
never did.
my mom and daddy
No.
say things that I think they would have liked or something like that, you know? I said, we never did. But a lot of people, you know, kids today, they say anything. You know?
Anything. I should give
But they used to get on my nerve, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'd get so mad when he said, Mama, can we go to the bowl game tonight and do this and do that? Ask Ben. And if you ask Daddy, you already been there, you know, and back.
You did
That's
now.
exactly what he said. Yeah, I've been there and back. And that's it. Me sick. I walk away and go in the other room.
And no
My
accident.
nerve was sick. And Daddy said, Bessie, you say something? Nothing. I bet I say nothing. Because if I said, you make me sick, oh gosh, I probably give my tooth
And one time he beat me so, and I tell him, you just showing off with your mother here. I didn't say your mother. You just get mad as here. That's his mother. She used to come down in the summertime and visit us from Washington. And see with all this phony stuff she used to tell us about the people in Washington. There wasn't no black people, there wasn't no sand in Washington. And this and that.
Tell us a lot of
All
untruth.
kind of untrue things.
Yeah, she
And
didn't
that
tell
put me
me.
for something. I don't know what he put me for that day. And I told him, I said, you just showing up to mad us here, that's all.
You ought to know better to say that to
That's what
Daddy.
I tell her. She
She
should
beat
know
you
better.
to
Say,
it. Tore your hide,
You
huh?
must have was a little girl.
Not too little. I mean, I was supposed to have my 12, maybe.
Man, you ought to know better than that.
You was mouthy like that.
Mina threw an axe at Mama when she was around 7, and she knew better than that because she ran.
Hammer.
I
She
was a
threw
little
an
girl. I think I
axe.
was like 4 or
She
5.
got mad.
I remember
No, you
that
was
well.
on that. She got mad because Mama had told her to stop doing whatever she was doing. And she got so mad with Mama, she took a hammer and
Oh, my
an
God.
axe. Not a hammer.
No, it's a
axe.
hammer.
No,
It's a
it was,
hammer.
I thought it was an axe. Cause remember, Daddy was cutting wood for them hammer, those axes.
No, it's a hammer.
little short axe, I thought. She threw it at Mama, and by Mama ducked, but she saw it coming. She ducked
It was
like
a
that.
real
I stayed on the dump all day long. Mama said somebody
That's
couldn't
right.
get
Out
me.
in that dump. It was a dump in the back of our house.
Now you know she knew better when she been on that dump all day.
And keep it out there, get your dump on. We go out there and get that gal off that dump. We went out there and got me off the dump.
Oh my goodness.
But I don't remember Mama getting me. And she knew I didn't know
I
no
don't
better.
remember Mama beat you then.
No,
You
Mama
know,
didn't beat
but
me.
when Mama had beat you then, she might have killed you.
That's why we want to jump in the stage. She got over it.
Wow.
Still that dump all day long. It was like that. Even getting kind of dog, Mama getting worried. Then you just go there on that dump and get that gal. Yeah.
You know, to tell my kids, you know what we go through, we had to do. But I'm so glad you rich. I'm so glad you rich down. I tell you.
But you know what?
I said,
We might have got treatment like that, but still
Yeah.
we're blessed.
That's
Because I know a
right.
lot of people was our age and younger, they had it good, and all of them is dead, and we still here.
That's right. Yeah.
And they used to have much more than we had.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But they're not around anymore. You know?
That's right.
Not too long ago, just sitting down thinking about all my friends, and every one of them is dead.
Wow.
Elder, Elsdale,
And I only got a
Ida.
few. I was thinking with them the other night, V's, but Elzina and them, I was thinking that. I said, you know what? Elzina gone, Elsa gone, we still here.
Ida gone.
Yeah, Ida.
Oh, no. And Louise Poison.
Yeah, I remember,
You remember
she was
Louise?
a nice looking lady. I remember
Real
her. She was
dark.
dark skinned
They had pretty hair.
Oh yeah, she had some gorgeous hair.
Yeah, me and her was on the beach together and one time. Louise gone and and me and Elsa just like we were very, very close friends. And LZ.
Louise and Ethel and Elzina were the Three Stooges.
We sure was.
Man, I tell
Three
you.
Stooges.
And they used if one of them like a boy, then I was say, well, I like him too. We gonna share him and all that stuff.
And there's a king. Y'all know the kings. I know.
Yeah, okay, so nice looking.
Yeah, Herbert King and Harold and Herbert King.
There were two brothers, right?
Yeah. Good looking boys. And we all, Lucho, I love him. No, I like him first. I see him first. No, he just, but then he would laugh about it after that. We didn't get mad or nothing like that.
You see how when I look at me?
When you was young, we do that.
And we was in the church and they
Just
used
like
to,
Reverend Barr, I had to like him, but everybody else had like him too. One time we was at this church, I never forget this, and I was looking good that night. That's the night when Mabel walked into church with all my clothes on. And I was so mad with her. It was in King Street somewhere. I walked, honey, because I never forget this pink blouse, that tie on the side, then I had a blue skirt and a blue pair of shoes, and my hair back then, I was young and kind of cute. All my hair was up like that on the side. And honey, I was drinking water. And he took the water out of my hand and put it in his chest. I said, oh, Dad, he loved me. Oh, God, that was so funny. I'm telling you. But everybody liked Reverend Barr. Even the older people.
wow.
Reason back in Reason them days, they had like him.
they were
And then
more
back in our days, we had like him.
because he was more our age at that time. Me and Ethel and Elzine and Ida age. And Ida, she was kind of slow. She wasn't too but she was just sweet as she wanted to be. And I think she liked him too, but she kind of slow. She didn't say too much about him.
Ida wasn't as, I hate to say, but she wasn't as pretty as you and Elzina and Alpha. They used to get all the man because they were pretty girls. And after her, the one named Alpha, she was maybe my complexion coming dark. The girl that she had hair down. She was she had some gorgeous hair. And Elzina, she had a pretty face. And Reeves had a pretty face and pretty hair. But them girls was something else, honey. They could have get any man they want.
And it's like the three.
As long as they hide it from daddy.
Daddy cannot go. You're dead now. You're dead in now.
Oh my gosh.
And when the 6 blind boys used to sing, one of them died not too long ago.
I guess all of them gone.
Blind man.
Yeah, the blind singers, and they've been.
I guess all of them gone. But
Oh
Yeah,
no.
they were older than
old.
Yeah, they're older than us. Yeah, you know.
But you know what? I think some of them people still living though.
I think
It seemed like they had a program one night.
really, it could be.
Yeah, I think
some of this
they're old.
joint, you know.
They're old, but some of them, a few of them died.
It could be maybe some of
You know.
them.
So mother Emma Small got them to run a program to our church, you know, and and that night, that evening, when the program not go be till that evening. So she took them over to her house. She had a piano and all big, nice home.
Yeah, she did.
And then so she asked us girls to come over and attend them, to be with the young guys. And then and we went over there and we fussing over which one is mine.
What, they were really blind?
But honey, they could sing. All up here, they sing all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we. I want that one. No, you can't have that. I want that one. They was just crazy about the blind guys.
Oh, you want to take the phone? Oh, isn't yet.
But you know, I turned it off and on.
Oh, you turned it off?
But I think it's done because they said take at least 70,
Oh, okay.
35 minutes. Minutes.
Anyway, we had good fun with them too, but they was a little bit older than what we were, and they were married too because they've been all over the world, been so many places singing.
Sam Cooke used to come there. You remember Sam Cooke, Mina?
I don't remember
Yeah,
Sam Cooke
Sam
coming to the
Cooke
church.
them had sang, and he'd ask us, what y'all girls do for fun here? And Sarah and all that said, oh, we go down there and eat ice cream. Yep, I remember Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke was, what's the name of the,
You sent me the song.
No, the name, the group, Sam Cooke.
That he
and
came out of?
Yeah, this was, but 4 more other guys sing with him, I think. I forgot the name, but
I remember him, but I don't remember him singing at our church.
They'd sing at our church one time, yeah.
She used to sing.
You see, back then, those boys, they weren't famous people.
Not yet.
They just like us almost. They might had a little more. They had more than we did, but they was just
Some of them
starting
had
out.
no more than what we
And
did.
they was just starting out,
Yeah. That lady had to kill him.
Huh?
That lady shot him.
Oh, that's how he died? Oh, wow.
Oh, but he was famous by that time.
Oh yeah, he was
Oh,
famous.
yeah. But you see, them guys mess with these women and make like they're the only one.
Yep.
And then they go fool around with somebody else and all this stuff. And some woman crazy. They kill you in a minute. That's what Clark father got killed by his girlfriend. But he got tired of the girlfriend, and he said he going back to his wife. He left his wife and 4 kids, or 5 kids, and went was living with this woman. And she let him get halfway on the railroad track. She took a shotgun and blew him away. They said he fell right on the train track.
Wow.
Yep. Killed their father. But see, back then, those guys, they used to do a lot of running around with women. Yeah, they did.
They still do it.
You should but that time we got caught into the Club Clan parade.
What happened?
The time we got caught in a group In the, what you
The
call
Ku
it?
Klux Klan.
In the Ku Klux Klan.
Who got playing?
You
I
remember
was
that?
16, 15, 16. And I was staying with her because I used to go up to the beach and work in school, and then I'll stay with her. And they said the cranes come through that night,
That early
that evening,
Right.
with the lights on and everything.
In about 6 or 7
And
cars.
they letting everybody know we're going home, we'll be back. And they come back at dark. And they destroy them black people. This man named, what did they, Charlie, they destroyed that place. He had a nice place so the people could come and dance. You know why they did that? Because a couple of white ladies used to like to go there and party and dance with their friends and thing, and they didn't want the white women to go there and dance.
Yeah.
They
Wow.
destroyed Charlie place.
They burned it down.
Burn it down.
With shots with, I mean,
Well, no, they ain't burn it down. They shoot
Shot it
everything
up.
up. Yeah.
Wow.
shoot with
They all the liquor on the wall. They just shoot all of the stuff. He had
Everything,
so
all
much.
the-
Something like you see on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And beat him up and put him in the trunk.
What?
and cut his ear off.
What?
And this guy that Sullivan knew, Reed's husband knew, said that this guy was he worked for this dentist or something like that, a doctor, and the doctor told him, play dead, you know, like that, and he played dead.
That's how he got
Yeah,
out
and
of
the
it.
doctor, all of them were shooting people, but he saw this guy that worked for him. I guess he didn't want him to get shot. And he said, "Play dead." And he played dead.
Oh,
And
he
one
was
man-
the KKK.
KKK,
And
Ku Klux
he recognized one of his workers and said, "Play dead."
During that time, they called me part of the Ku Klux Klan. That's the KKK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
One of the
goodness.
policemen did got shot.
I was going to leave. I said, well, I want to leave out this house. I'm going to try and go somewhere. They ain't going to be coming, Emma. You better keep your little bony ass in here. Where you think you going? That dog will eat you up. I was so scared. And these topics. Oh, Lord, I'm in the Miss Sullivan. That she wanted me some Sullivan. And I'm worried for brother, they going to come and shoot us.
we was right in the front of a
Sullivan
lady.
ain't home. I want that Sullivan out there. Like, oh, God. That was her husband. You know, she was worried about him. I said, oh,
We was lucky to be right in the front of a lady house. This was Charlie's place. This was this house. We were right going by and
Right.
walking. And happened to be running into her yard, and they let us come into the house. And they turned off all the lights, and they told us, y'all be quiet. We've been in her house in the dark.
Wow. It was a white
I
lady.
never so scared
White
in all
lady.
the days of my life.
Black.
I ain't never seen nothing like that or heard nothing like that.
Wow.
Honey, they were all dressed in white with the
Yes,
sheets of everything. But six cars or more, and they're right behind one another, and blowing their horn. And the first car had all these flags on it. It was a scary sight just to see them marching, going up the hill at that time. And then somebody said, "Oh, they're gonna be back later on tonight." But I didn't think they was coming back, because I didn't know nothing about no Ku Klux thing. And honey, when we started going, you going with Emma, because Emma had come that evening to stay with me, because she was working on the beach. She was living on the beach with the people she worked for. And then so we were walk with her back, going back to her workplace. You know how we used to at that time walk with her. And I was pregnant with Ulysses. And then this is what happened.
Wow.
Yeah, I was so glad Ulysses wasn't born then. Yeah, you was pregnant with him.
Yeah, we wasn't born yet. That's why I didn't have no children.
But you know, just think of a thing like that. It's a shame what them people did, though.
Nothing happened to them.
They didn't do nothing to them.
Yeah.
You know, they got away with all of that.
To that man,
But somebody say that one black person did shot a white person.
I know when
Yeah,
I was
said
like
some black person.
That
he was
night?
hiding somewhere, and he did shot
Oh,
one
wow.
white person.
So did the guy
Black
live?
people don't do
The
nothing.
guy who owned the juke shop or whatever, did he live?
He lived, but he wasn't no good.
Yeah.
after that.
Wow.
I mean, and his wife, they had a real nice home right next door to the shop, and it was just, it's just so sad. I would rather Sarah, whatever happened, rather she ever got over it. But I don't know what happened to Sarah.
But I bet they wasn't going through that now.
No.
People, shit.
They have more, some of the black guys have this bigger gun as they
You
do.
remember when they had that raid in Virginia? You remember that time last year at some time? Trump was up there.
Yeah, but they're Virginia, you know what? Yeah, I remember the claims had problem last year with them too.
Good T-Polo B come through a whole lot of stuff. How they You'd be surprised. But you know what? And y'all coming through a whole lot of stuff now.
It's a little
We all
different.
are.
Yeah.
That's why I tell everybody, I miss my husband, but I said, Bill is resting. I said, he don't have to worry about people killing, shooting, and all this stuff now, you know? It's like the other night, I was talking to Catherine, and this helicopter, and I said, Catherine, I said, helicopter flying pretty close over my house. And Catherine said, what? And I said, yes. Girl, the police was under my back porch, but 4 of them.
What?
Yes, under there. And Deborah Carr was parked there, and the man next door trucking, and they went and looked at Deborah Carr, they looked in the truck. They had, all of them, they had the guns out. And Deborah called me and said, Mom, don't go outside. So something happened. Don't know whether they not got somebody under your porch. She said, because all these police out there with guns. And sure enough, when I went, they got guns, honey.
Wow.
Searching all around under the bushes and everything. Yep. You see under that porch, people could hide, and somebody did something, and they thought they might have come over here, you know, and everything. But they come in the yard and don't even say nothing to you, you know, under the porches looking.
for somebody.
Yeah.
He protected at my house, what, a week ago. You know that shed I had back there, he took me some of it in the shed.
Oh, really?
I said, in the
Back in the alley, back in the shed.
You know, it could be me, huh?
Yeah, he told me there's some of us back there. So he said, I'm just telling you, kind of watch out for you, where about going, so watch out for yourself. Then he ran in the backyard, but I don't see where he went to. He ran in the backyard looking. But that shade is already out my yard now.
Oh,
Yeah, I took it out.
I guess you couldn't take it out after that, huh? I'm quite sure you took it out after that.
No, because the wind blew it down, so I don't know when he saw it.
but you know what? They say somebody was sleeping in Maryland shade. You remember that?
I know Danny used to sleep in there.
I think this thing done. It ain't brown, but it have to be brown. You think you
I
have
think it
to be
should
brown?
cook it some more. Yeah. Look how it don't look brown.
That didn't look brown enough for me.
Well, maybe I gotta turn it on and put it up.
I'll turn up high or something like that. That's a big pie.
Yeah, that's why y'all could taste it with your ears, but then you know, I definitely don't need it.
I got enough of my pie, yeah. You know, you boil your
Take some with you. You could take a piece with you and eat tomorrow. See, I was cooking that so y'all could eat that with some ice cream, because I got ice cream up there. Yeah, Chico, I tell you, we have a lot of stories we could tell about things.
bet.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
I can sit and listen to them all day long.
That's the way you listening to us. We used to sit and listen to our grandmother. Used to tell us about things.
Oh yeah, but the ghosty story.
Yeah, that used to be very scary.
And she remember she told us, but it was another. She says another world down there on the ground. See, because this lady was throwing water out the window, and this little lady comes to the lady wasn't no more but this high, and come. I'm so tired of you throwing water in my backyard. I think Babe made that up though. Oh, they just, and you know, we believe her when they said a bunch of little people live down there. We believe them back then, you know.
Which one of your grandmothers was it? Which grandmother was
That
it?
was Daddy's.
Grandma.
We don't know our grandmother, because Mama, she died when Mama was first born.
Oh yeah. Auntie, what did you say? Auntie Ya.
Annie y'all. Best you remember Annie, you should remember Annie.
Yeah, I remember when she was, oh, she was a nice lady.
She really was.
And when she got down there, she was so hot. She used to get out her bed and get a fan and this fan be lazy.
Yeah. And he always was next lady. That's the one who raised Mama. After her mother died. And when I heard them children call Yaya,
Yeah.
I said, oh, there's somebody named that.
That was Mama's mother's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mama don't even know her own mother.
No, because her mother died when she was a baby. She was born, so
And her father left, but they ain't never find him.
you never find him. But he had married again. You know,
They said he had killed somebody.
They didn't know relative, but they figured he either killed somebody or either he fight for his right man.
Yeah.
And they were out to get him. So that's the reason why he had to travel by night. And now they don't know whether somebody find out he was going to travel that route by night and they wait and kill him before, you know. And then, but my mother never heard no more from their dad up until the day she died. They did hear that he married again and had children living somewhere in North Carolina, but they didn't know whether that was the truth or not.
Did they know his name?
Richard Pringle, that
Oh,
was
Richard Pringle. Okay, I know that name.
because that's what Mama's brother.
Yeah, but he married to,
Mama Charlotte.
yeah.
Yeah, I know it, But Mama and Daddy name was Richard Pringle. And Bessie, you know, and he married to Mama Charlotte. And after he and Mama Charlotte married, and they had their son, which they named Richard Pringle. His name was Richard Pringle. So Mama's brother had a brother named Richard Pringle after their daddy. But they didn't know nothing about, they don't know what really happened to their daddy.
Christopher named Jameson after Daddy Cooper. His name is Jameson something Cooper.
That's Ben's dad?
That's Christopher, my grandson's son.
But
His son.
he named him after who?
Granddaddy.
Oh,
after his great granddaddy, he wanted some name to stay in the family, so he named him the Cooper.
So wait, tell me again. Christopher named his son what? Jameson? Christopher named his son Jameson?
Jameson Cooper.
Cooper. Oh,
Yeah.
you put Cooper in the middle name.
Yeah,
Got
Cooper,
it. Okay. All right, I get it. But what was Ben's dad's name?
Daddy.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Don't know his name. Okay.
Daddy never tell us his daddy name. We don't know. You hear a lot of stuff, but you don't know. You know, back then, them people keep a lot of secrets.
Yeah.
One time he was pulling the phone out and was asking the lady that daddy said, oh, we don't need all of that.